spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium, as we'll see the #9 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Got a man, it's Williams. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Power football with the run. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. quickly to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Moses. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Quick release on the RPO. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Look out, he's got room. Nice. Ball's free. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quick completion to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown has it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Canes will hustle to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He wants to throw it again. Running to Green. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Cooper. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. It's complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Oakland. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Lets it fly. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Moses. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cooper. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Moses. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give on the inside. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. One final play before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through the tackle. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Dropping back, it's Carr. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Oakley. It's a seam wide open. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move, creates some space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They'll keep it on the ground. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Irish! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lofton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And the Hurricanes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Might as well give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Back to pass, it's Cooper. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, they're after him. It's loose. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw. It's Cooper. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker. It'll bring up fourth down and desperation time. Hunt is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. It's good! Reach for Harwood, and he gives them the W. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.